Lesson 15. The first word is exaggerate. It means make something greater than it is, overstate. The first example. He wasn't trying to deceive you when he said that his was the best car in the world. He was just exaggerating. The second example. The bookkeeper exaggerated her importance to the company. The third example, when he said that O'Neill was 8 feet tall, he was undoubtedly exaggerating. The fourth example, some commercials exaggerate the benefits of their products to make them seem more impressive. The fifth example, she tends to exaggerate her pain, acting as if a small headache is the worst thing ever. The second word is amateur. It means person who does something for pleasure, not for money or as a profession. The first example, the amateur cross-country runner wanted to be in the Olympics. The second example, after his song, Don was told that he wasn't good enough to be anything but an amateur. The third example, professional golfers resent amateurs who think they are as good as the people who play for money. The fourth example, unlike professionals, amateur musicians play for the love of music, not money. The fifth example, the tournament is open to both amateurs and professionals. The third word is mediocre. It means neither good nor bad, average, ordinary. The first example, after reading my composition, Mrs. Evans remarked that it was mediocre and that I could do better. The second example, Howard was a mediocre scientist who never made any unique discoveries. The third example, the movie wasn't a great one, it was only mediocre. The fourth example, the movie was mediocre, not terrible, but nothing special either. The fifth example, his presentation was mediocre. He lacked enthusiasm and confidence. The fourth word is variety. It means lack of sameness, a number of different things. The first example, El Dorado restaurant serves a wide variety of foods. The second example, the show featured a variety of entertainment. The third example, he faced unforeseen problems for a variety of reasons. The fourth example, the festival showcased a variety of cultures from around the world. The fifth example, she has a variety of talents, including singing, painting, and dancing. The fifth word is valid. It means supported by facts or authority. Sound true. The first example, the witness neglected to give valid answers to the judge's questions. The second example, Wright had valid reasons for denouncing her father's way of life. The third example, when Dave presented valid working papers, the foreman consented to hiring him immediately. The fourth example, his argument was valid because it was based on strong evidence. The fifth example, the contract is only valid if both parties sign it. The sixth word is survive. It means live longer than, remain alive after. The first example, it was uncertain whether we would survive the torrent of rain. The second example, some people believe that only the strongest should survive. The third example, the space capsule was built to survive a long journey in space. The fourth example, she had to work hard to survive in the competitive industry. The fifth example, ancient civilizations had to adapt to survive changing climates. Now we have a short story from the words we have learned. Leo had always dreamed of being a famous chef, but the truth was he was just an amateur. He barely knew how to chop an onion properly, yet he insisted that his dishes were top tier. His family would politely eat his creations, never daring to tell him how mediocre they really were. One day, Leo saw an advertisement for a local cooking competition. The winner would get to train with a renowned chef, a golden opportunity to learn and improve. He signed up immediately, exaggerating his skills on the application. I specialize in a variety of cuisines, he wrote, despite only knowing how to make scrambled eggs and burnt toast. When the competition day arrived, Leo found himself surrounded by seasoned chefs. Their skills were undeniable, their knife work precise. But Leo wasn't discouraged. He believed his confidence was enough to carry him through. He presented his dish with flair, talking up the flavors in a way that made the judges curious. But when they took a bite, their expressions gave away the truth. This dish lacks seasoning, and the technique is weak. One judge said, "Your enthusiasm is admirable, but we need valid skill to back it up." Leo felt defeated, but he refused to give up. If he wanted to survive in the world of cooking, he had to improve. He took their criticism to heart, signed up for cooking classes, and spent months refining his skills. Years later, Leo returned to the competition, not as an overconfident amateur, but as a true contender. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and until the next one, goodbye. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your support is truly appreciated.